All right, you guys finish up your stuff, and it's time to get moving again. And
Right.
you're just about out of the forest.
Do we have
All
a?
right, then let's go.
What's your survival to find the tracks again?
Survival is
19.
26.
She did better than me.
Okay, the tracks are really faded at this point, and you can only just really pick up the general direction that they're heading, but you do find your direction to head south.
Ooh, look,
And-
it's a. Do we make the halfway house?
Yes,
Mhm.
you do.
Yay!
back to the
Now let's
halfway
just
house
follow the
after-
trail there. Back
We're
to
gonna
the
leave the road down
Falcon's
to the
Hollow.
Glory be.
Da 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 da. Da da da. Da 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 da. Da da da.
Is it a twin-engine Lockheed that's flying along carrying us down there?
Yeah, it's something.
Do you guys have any discussion or anything while you're traveling?
No, but I am going
No.
to be slightly apart from.
No, I walk in silence.
I do. I
Kimmy-
walk in silence. My head's going to be hung down a bit, and I'll be further away from everyone.
Okay,
Then
and just so you know, you've still got those penalties I was talking about.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
joke. I'm gonna joke around with the kids, but I'm not actually going to do it because I get made fun of when I do. So just pretend that I'm doing well.
I'm gonna talk to the kids and say they did a good job, but they need to practice more before they head out into the wilderness again to adventure.
Roll diplomacy, you two. That's what I
For
say.
Okay, here's my diplomacy for having a
don't-
good time with the kids.
They don't like you.
Natural 20. Suck it.
What is it you rolled?
Diplomacy.
Diplomacy. Okay, well.
And I
well,
rolled a 16, so
Okay, they start getting a little bit more friendly towards Jocko, and even Holland starts to talk a little bit. Not much, but he kind of chit chats. Just answers questions at least.
he's coming back, huh?
He seems to be.
How are you kids liking those bracelets? I call them friendship bracelets.
That's just weird, but whatever.
Hey, I rolled a 20.
Says Kimmy.
Well,
He said, but
But I-
whatever.
we've
I
all
tell
been
them if
through a
you
lot together.
practice,
I figure when a bunch of people go through, trials and tribulations together, sometimes they form an unbreakable bond
And some other bull crap.
and some other jazz.
and I just tell them to practice a lot and get better equipment before they go out into the wilderness again.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. Kimmy is saying. I think we'll do that next time.
If you're ever going to sleep in a place that's out in the woods, make sure you bring a camera. I mean, wait. No, that's
What's a camera?
it's a word I just made up. That means make sure you write it in your journal and then sell it for a lot of money.
Or build yourself like a luxury lean-to.
Oh yeah, that's still out there. Yeah, go sleep under that thing. But you might want to clear out the back area first.
Hopefully it's not near a horde of wargs.
No, just beetles.
Oh, there we go.
All right.
Are we back in town yet?
Well,
So hold on. I want to talk to Maeve. Seeing as she's down. So while if she's like apart from the group, I'll go talk to her. I'll talk to her in Elven and be like, hey, are you doing okay?
Yeah, I'm doing cool.
You're doing cool. That sounds very convincing.
Yes, my lord, my health is of service. I don't know. That was dumb. That's why I'm not playing that.
you gotta roll perception
What
to
is
hear this
that?
conversation, anyways.
I know.
It's in
He
Elven.
can't
too.
understand it.
Oh,
I spoke in Elven too.
Hold on. Here's my perception roll to hear their conversation. It was only 13.
I say, are you sure? You're not your usual taunting the children self.
I don't taunt them.
Just a little.
That
Um,
makes me feel better about myself.
While they're talking, I'm doing a perform comedy check for the children to make them laugh.
Can I help?
No.
Oh.
All right.
Wait,
Well,
if this goes,
I will just say if you want to talk, let me know,
15.
and I'll leave it alone.
if this performance goes anything like the one in the end, we're going to have the children running off screaming for the woods. How will we gather them up again?
I'm just telling them horrible jokes, and I rolled a 15.
They kind of chuckle at him a little bit.
Oh, okay.
I want to tell him a joke as well. Me too. Me too.
All right, you roll your charisma, because that's perform comedy without
Okay.
training.
I got an 11.
They don't really laugh so much at your jokes.
Oh. Well, you had to be there.
If you say so.
Then I'm going to tell them the story about how I convinced that Tiara made him beautiful. See if they laugh at that.
Well, what's your comedy?
Oh. Oh, that's good. 12.
Yeah, we know. We were there.
Oh, right. Well, da 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 da.
Anyways, you guys make it back to town.
Thank goodness.
It's late afternoon.
Well,
We go to the magistrate's office, taking the kids with us.
Right. Get you the map of
We-
town.
yeah.
Oh, hey, I never thought I'd see this thing again.
Is that brothel still burned down? I guess we're.
It didn't
Only
burn
up
down. He just charred it a little bit.
That's
We've
fair.
only been gone like a week, so I imagine.
Only been
It's
gone
still-
like 2 days. Oh, yeah, I guess it would be a week, huh?
So
I forget the travel times.
Where's the magistrate's office anyway? On the map.
Why are we still drawing lines?
I'm just showing where we're moving.
Okay, Indiana.
You can,
Which one is the magistrate's office?
The magistrate's office, I believe, was this one.
I don't know. There's a line through the key. I can't tell. Just kidding.
Jeez.
Oh, over here. Okay.
So we go over there and deliver the children.
All right, you step up to the door, and the receptionist sees that you're coming in, and just like, "Oh, can I help you?" Kind of looking up and then going back to paperwork.
We've returned with the children we went out to rescue.
Now, where's my 25 platinum back? I brought the dwarf too.
You have the children.
Yes,
One
all of
moment.
them.
One moment. And
Hello.
gets up, knocks on the door next door, and goes in, and you hear a little bit of conversation, and then the sheriff comes out.
Oi!
Hello. We
We've
found
done
the
what
kids.
we said we would do. We brought the children in.
We thought we had thought they were dead. I
Not
can't
quite.
believe it.
They
Almost.
ain't.
It wasn't easy.
You guys have, or you folks have been gone for nearly a week, and we thought that you weren't necessarily come back either.
No, we said we'd get the children. We've got them. Here they
It's a
are.
long way.
See, there was a werewolf, lots of wolves, some big, huge wolves. That beetle thing that almost ate Maeve and cut her in half. There was a big undead dwarf
Did worse to
thing.
Boric.
There
Oh,
was
and
a
an army of
10-foot
kobolds.
army of
Don't forget the
kobolds,
10,000 kobolds, yeah.
a 10-foot tall gelatinous cube. Anything else I'm missing? Some slurks.
The
There were
king.
slurks.
You forgot the king.
Yeah, that
You
was
for-
a
The king
forgot
that
the king-
literally
The
almost
king's
killed
angry
me.
mistress.
Oh, yeah, her too.
Let's not
It was-
forget her.
Quite the adventure.
And
there was a
my-
big freaking spider that
pals.
almost bit me too.
Well,
Oh, yeah, I remember. I cut that one in half.
Yes, good job.
oh,
And I decapitated a dwarf, an undead dwarf with chains.
Stop interrupting the sheriff.
I'm
Sorry.
it's very, that's quite an ordeal that it sounds like you four folks have been through. I'm going to notify their parents and family immediately.
We'll keep them here until they get here.
All right, and then he steps out of the building, and you guys are in there with the receptionist at the time being.
So, how's it going?
Good job, guys. talking it up.
I'm just saying how it's going. Just small talk. I'm not trying to chat her up or anything. Not that you're not worth it. I'm just, you're not my type.
What?
Little too
No, I
tall.
meant talking up our adventure.
Oh, that. Oh, sorry.
But you can talk her up too if you really want. Go for it.
No, I'm good.
You
She's
sure?
very pretty, but not my type.
Seems to be on your mind. You keep bringing it up.
I really hope this receptionist is a woman. That was out of character, by the way.
You're not trying to be very stealthful about this conversation, are you?
Not particularly.
Not
I was
particularly. That's why I
making-
apologize.
It
to
is a
her.
woman, and
I was making fun of him in the open.
and she's hearing everything that you guys are saying,
I said she was pretty,
and
but not my type.
she's kind of rolling her eyes.
Yeah, okay.
I was just making fun of the half.
Although maybe you could go
I know
out
that, Phil.
without the princess dwarf over there.
All right, then. All right, so a few minutes later, after this conversation happened, somebody walks into the building, and he shouts, "Mikra! Oh, my son! How can I thank you people? You know what? From now on, for you folks, come to the butcher shop. Meat is on the house."
Oh, good. Is it wolf meat? Please say no.
Will it be on
No,
the house? Or
no,
can
no.
we go and stay on the ground floor to
That's
eat.
the only meat we've eaten this week.
I just I thought I'd lost my boy. Thank you so much.
That's very generous of you.
Very
Thank
generous.
you.
Thank you. We'll take you up on that.
And
Now-
he takes Mikra and
Now,
leads
big-
him out.
Be good,
Bye.
Mikra. Remember all the lessons you've learned.
Or don't. Probably
don't.
best not.
Never trust an elf.
Keep that bracelet I gave you. Treasure it forever. Oh, that's it.
All right. Then a man walks in, and he looks well dressed and somewhat self-important. And
Like
then
the guy we
he,
met before.
and then he says, "Jurin, oh son, and bring it in. Bring it. Give your man old man a hug.
Bring it in.
Bring it in."
Hey, good game.
And
Pat on the butt.
you and I suppose that I have you people to thank for bringing him back.
That's
Yes.
right.
Correct.
At great personal risk to us, so we would appreciate some sort of compensation.
On roll diplomacy.
Okay. I'm just saying, let's get. I didn't bring these guys back for the good of my heart. I didn't want. This guy's the rich
Obviously.
guy. 24.
Thank goodness. Your
Been
roll's
leveling
a
that
lot-
up, yo.
Sounds a lot better than it came across. So.
Very well. It's definitely understandable. And he okay. You come to my estate this evening, and first of all, I would like to thank you personally, and I would like to invite you all to a meal this evening, just up at my estate,
Wonderful.
which is in the northeast corner near High Market.
We will be there, my good man.
And I will have payment for you as thanks.
Thank you.
Very good.
And as he finishes his statement, a woman walks in, and she picks out Kimmy and starts crying. "Oh, Kimmy, I thought you were dead." Oh, it's like, oh,
I told you we'd bring her back to you.
That's not her. This is the ranger.
Oh.
I have we met, Sir Dwarf?
No, pleased to meet your acquaintance and make it.
Oh, well, the pleasure is all mine. Thank you.
You are welcome.
No, Blaze, that one's not your girlfriend.
That was. I
is
hope
there-
that was whispered.
Yeah, that was whispered to Blaze. No, Blaze, that one wasn't your girlfriend. Sorry.
Anything else we can do?
Oh, well, uh, I don't know if there's anything that you can do for me, but is there anything that I can do for you?
Well, there might be one thing. I heard you're an elven ranger, right?
No, no, oh no, 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 I'm
Oh.
not. No, I'm
Oh, you're-
I'm a seamstress.
Oh, you're the seamstress. That's right. Can you make capes or cloths out of wolf pelts?
That we didn't
made-
bring with us because they were 30 pounds apiece.
Oh,
What?
well, never mind then. I thought we'd brought some wolf pelts. But
I would have carried one with me if I must have missed that part.
I carried him. I wasn't encumbered.
If
Oh, we do have wolf pelts then. We're good.
well, so you brought one. What did you put in your inventory?
I didn't do anything. It's Bork just.
Bork, did you put one into
I
your
brought
inventory?
one in my inventory.
Well, I could definitely try working with one. It's a little bit outside of my area of expertise, but I can definitely give it a shot.
Well, thank you. That'd be wonderful.
And what are the names of the people that I have to thank?
My
My
lady,
name is Bork.
my lady, the dear, inestimable Jocko at your service. And I kiss her
Patricia.
hand.
What? I mean,
Patricia.
Jocko, Bork, Patricia, yeah,
I'm retold.
The princess
Rico?
over there is Blazebeard.
and this dashing Sir Dwarf.
Blazebeard at your service. For you and your family.
Oh well, I really appreciate it, and thank you, Mr. Blazebeard. Yes, thank you. And I hope to see you again.
We'll come by in a day or two to see how you're working with those wolf skins. So you'll
Oh,
definitely
would you
see
like
some.
me to take them now?
Yes. I gave her that 30 pounds of.
What would you like?
Wolfeye.
Whoa, this is quite large. What would you like to have done with this?
Like a nice cape.
A couple of them. We've got it's a pretty big thing.
You could make a cloak that's fur lined.
Well, I'll see if there's. Are all of you wanting capes and cloaks?
Well, if
Well-
there's that much wolf pelt,
I'll have to see
as many as you can.
We wolf clan.
You can enjoy it. We'll be the wolf pack.
Well, basically, since my friends didn't haul it, I'd like my cloak first.
I'm okay if you don't have enough.
I'll see what I can do.
Always
that's
enjoy
all we
it.
can ask.
And then she walks out.
Ooh, I wonder who the next one will be. I hope they're cute.
Oh my
Watch it
god.
be a man.
Oh.
He
But
still hopes
guys,
they're big cute.
you guys have to wait a few minutes before anybody shows up.
Don't worry,
Gonna say-
Severum. I'm sure your dad's coming.
Bork doesn't have any issues.
Yeah, I guess
He was considering carrying a
would be.
150-pound candle around. So,
Don't worry, Holland. I'm sure that your sister didn't burn down when her workplace did.
And he's just like, what?
Oh, there's a story that the
there's
dwarf
nothing-
might want to tell you. She's fine. Don't worry. She's fine. The building she was in may have caught a little bit on fire, but she's fine.
I put it out. Don't worry. Always watch after these crazy fools.
Is she
I
okay?
help people escape from the
She's
building.
okay.
That was my involvement.
Yeah, she's fine. Perfectly fine. She may or may not have a job anymore, but we'll work on that.
Smoke inhalation. Could have,
Don't.
Oh my god.
You and your low charisma.
I know. Rachel kind of back slaps your shoulder a little bit, like, stop it.
About this time, a man walks in. Not
Knew it.
very cute, actually rather bony and skinny,
There you go, Halfling.
and has
Definitely.
a white and gray beard.
elbow
Definitely
tacos.
not my type, I'm afraid.
It's the mage.
So,
Is this the same mage that is this man the mage
Wizard.
that cast the big water spell that we saw at the
yes, you recognize him. That he is the one who finished putting the fire out
And
that
I,
you guys had caused.
I believe
Well,
we're in the presence of the inestimable mage Sharvaros. It is a pleasure to meet you, good sir.
Thank
Troy.
you, and you as well. And I see you have brought back my son.
Yes, he has been a great help to us. Even what little magic he knows, he used quite skillfully.
Well, I am glad to hear that.
Yes, you should be very proud.
Well,
Indeed he did.
thank you. All right, Savern, come here. If you need some simple spell casting, I might be able to help you out as thanks.
I was wondering if you had any sort of magical items or weapons or armor or even just potions that we might be able to.
I don't deal with any sort of selling any of those. My collection is my own,
Just
but
give them away.
I do know that the general store, the Goose and Gander, they do have some magical items that is where I get my supply.
Oh.
Out of character here. Jocko, you do not want to go trying to buy magical things.
I've got
You'll
ranks.
never
even-
have enough.
Well, wait, what?
I learned that last time.
Her experience last time shopping for magical items, her eyes were coming out of her head at the prices.
All of ours were, I think.
Well,
was, wow.
we'll see what happens. We'll see what's up there.
But he said, "Come on, Savern, let's go." And then he walks out. And then a few minutes after that, a rather attractive young woman that Blazebeard remembers as one that he had gotten a little tipsy walks in and she runs over to Holland and puts her arms around him. Holland, I thought I'd lost you. And she looks up and thank you so much. I can't believe it. Thank you all.
I say
Not a
you're
pleasure,
welcome.
man.
He's been through a lot.
Oh, I can't believe it. I thank you.
You're
I'm-
very welcome. Also, do you have a job? Like, did you get fired or are you still good? I just was wondering.
I'm still employed. Yes.
Oh, good.
Careful.
I was worried about the dwarf had kind of screwed that up for you.
Yes. Well, I need to be going. Let's go, Holland. And then she turns around and leaves.
Make sure your boss drops the charges against us. Thank you.
Retail face palms.
They usually,
Diplomacy on that one.
and I say to the party, they usually don't fire flatback gutter sluts.
Ooh,
Oh.
ow.
I smack him.
All right. Roll your unarmed strike.
What is my unarmed strike?
So that would just be
20
your
plus your
strength.
base attack, but damage.
Base
Yeah.
attack and strength.
Base attack bonus. Yeah.
Or I can't.
BAB.
It would be non-lethal damage, though.
Right.
Either way.
She could
So
pop you
just
in
my
the
base
nose.
attack.
Mhm.
Yeah, add your base attack bonus.
16.
I dodged.
Do you
Your AC's
dodge?
only 15, and you're
No,
flat
she
footed.
hits you. She hits you. She smacks you
Roll
right
for
across the
damage?
face.
Roll for
Yeah.
damage. I like-
Damage of an
Should I?
unarmed strike. Well, you
Yeah.
hit him.
Four.
Damage.
All right. You did take 4 hit points of unarmed or of
Non-lethal.
non-lethal
She
damage.
smacks him pretty dang good.
Yeah.
I start laughing.
Sheriff walks back in at this point. Well, I see that all of the parents made it back before I got back, but are the children all right?
They're perfectly fine back with the folks. Now, I heard there was some sort of reward posted for this. And I'm just curious as to the status of said reward.
Well, I'm going to have to talk with the magistrate as where did you hear this?
Oh, that's
you told
how
us that we might be getting a reward.
that's the reason we took the well, maybe not the reason, but a reason.
Well, I'll speak with the magistrate and we'll look into having your. I think we can work something out. Yes.
It really is the least you could do. I mean, we did put ourselves in very personal danger. Several
Roll
of us
your
were almost
diplomacy.
killed. And
You hear
really-
yourself?
I do hear myself.
He's
That's why I
banking
have
on
to
his
roll dice.
diplomacy.
Do you want to
Jeez.
take a big
Natural
old?
20!
Okay. Jocko says, "Give me all the monies and give it to me now." And they say, "All right, whatever you want."
I'm just very cute.
Maybe your character is.
I'll speak with the magistrate and come back tomorrow, and we'll have something sorted out. But in the meantime, are you relinquishing, Sir Hammerstone? Is it?
Blazebeard
I-
Hammerstone. That's
Dwarf's
right.
all yours.
You've returned, and the Sir Jocko.
Yes. What's
I'm sorry, I don't know your surname.
Oh, well, that's probably because I never gave it to you, but it doesn't matter. Listen, we've returned him
slip.
safe and sound. Do you know that if he's had charges pressed against him, or has that been dropped since we returned that kid?
Well, the charges are still current,
Ah, that is a pickle.
and if you are wanting to have the bail money returned to you, then he will have to stay here in the jail.
So, what's the chance of him having like a
house down we go to tonight.
like a hearing or a trial or whatever will actually get him out of jail?
Well, that will be determined tomorrow. Now, if he is back, and tomorrow we will schedule the hearing, and the magistrate will make a ruling.
Right then. He can stay with us for tonight, but tomorrow I'm getting that 25 flat back. You hear me? I'm direct that last one to Blazebeard.
Aye, laddie.
That's what I like to hear.
Well-
Don't worry. He'll still be with us. He's not going to run off.
Well, I
I can barely
I
run this
do-
armor.
I take no responsibility for the short couple
well,
over
that
here.
armor that you're wearing, actually, I would think that if you were able to sell that, then you would be having no problem
Oh
paying.
no,
the-
he's
the
not
fines.
selling that.
No,
It
you're
doesn't
not.
really belong to me.
Oh,
That's the thing.
Sees everybody shaking their heads. No, he's not
I
selling
was
it.
going to be nodding
is-
my head, but then I look behind to see them shaking their head, and I go like
The other
this.
three are shaking their heads. Nope.
Is there
I
a
really
good-
have no say in that. I'm using it temporarily.
I
You
asked
don't
the
have much say in any of this.
Hey,
sheriff, is there a good armor in town?
Well, there is a blacksmith, but he's not known for doing masterful work.
Okay.
In other words, he sucks.
No, he's just a normal blacksmith.
we need some
Okay, well,
real
thank you.
dwarfs to work the mithril.
Oh, that is mithril.
I mean, the
Hey, you've spilled the beans now, Blazy.
Oh yeah, now we're gonna have
you
to-
could definitely, what you do is your choice, but you could definitely sell that, and
Don't
you would have
encourage
more
him.
than enough in order to pay for the fines, I'm sure.
If I kill the half orc tavern owner, will the charges go away?
Excuse
You
me?
You just ask him that.
If
Well,
I
this is where I
if I end up in a duel with a half orc tavern owner and he should die, do
Slap
the
him
charges
again?
go away?
Sir,
I'm not
I
paying his
smacked
bail.
him as well.
I don't, sir. I
You
do
both
not.
are
I do.
smacking him.
I do not know where you are from, sir. But here, I know you may have heard rumors about Falcon's Hollow being lawless, but I do enforce the law around here, and I will not have any dueling on my streets. Do you understand?
Oh yes, sir.
Do we
I'll
have
turn this
any-
jail around.
Do we have any good characters in this campaign?
I'm a good character.
13 trying to smack
I
Fork
don't
right
think
in
that
the head.
I'm
was
the
a good
best
character.
character there
It's
is.
illegal everywhere, and I'm chaotic.
So
Congratulations.
Rachel and I both Smith both missed when we tried to slap him.
We both tried to smack him upside the head. Like, really?
I'm not
I'm
paying for
just
his.
asking. I just found out that dueling wasn't legal here, so I can't, you know.
Listen, we thank you for your time, receptionist. Let's go out into the street and
This is the
And
sheriff
talk
you're
amongst
talking to at
Oh,
the
it was
moment.
the sheriff. That's right. I thought it was.
I say-
And the receptionist says, "Thank you for." Okay.
I'm
I say
sorry.
if
And she
I just
goes
tell
back
the
to her
sheriff-
work.
Thanks, Sheriff. I just wanted to find out if dueling was legal.
I say in
Not-
Elven to Maeve, how did we end up with these three?
If I
think
hear
we
of
walked
any
into
dueling on
town,
my streets, then
and
the
they were
people
there.
involved will be facing charges.
All right, fair enough.
And I'll go to the sheriff and I'll say, just so you know, if there is a duel in the street, it's not my idea and I'm not involved at all. Have
My
a good day.
Duly
where you
noted.
Digging
he goes
the
into his
hole
office.
deeper and deeper.
Look, I've got diplomacy skills so that I don't have to have diplomacy skills.
Clearly,
me?
the character has much more than the player.
Roll your
Technically, Maeve has
diplomacy
more
on that.
charisma than I do.
Roll my diplomacy on my out-of-character statement
No, what you had said to him.
to the sheriff.
Yes.
I botched it.
There you go. Like I said.
I've left. I've gone outside. I said my thanks and goodbye, and I'm gone.
I clickety clanked my way out past.
All right.
Rethel sighs and leaves as well.
I
A
follow
very
behind.
exasperated sigh.
Tip nuts, got it, and go.
You guys want to do some shopping? Yeah, the store. It's not quite late enough that stores would be closed. Just so you're aware.
I want to find out from, are most of the caravanners in the
I
tavern
say,
that we were at
So, do you go back to the inn?
to the
I
inn?
say, Blazebeard, you should let us get that armor appraised and see if we can get someone to resize it or something.
Because I want to find out if there's any master smiths with the
Okay.
caravans.
So, yeah, give it to Boric. Poor Thor.
Here you go, Boric. Take
What
it.
language that was, but I heard.
So you start stripping off your armor in the middle of the street,
He's got clothes underneath.
Help me
right?
with it.
But it does look kind of awkward.
He keeps his
We're-
little crown.
Don't mind us. We're just mugging the guy. It's just a dwarf. Just kidding.
So I'll
Hey,
go
that said dueling was illegal, not stripping.
Um,
In fact, there's an entire establishment based on it.
Before we go shopping, I'm gonna go and see if there's room at the inn so that we can at least have a place to stay.
There won't be room in the inn. There never is.
Well, I'm gonna try.
I read a book about that once.
So I go to the inn
Really? So
And
did
I ask-
I.
I ask, "Do you have any rooms at the inn?"
All right, the innkeeper is in there, and yes, are you looking for private rooms or the common room?
We would prefer to have at least one private room, if not two.
Were you wanting one bed or two in each of these rooms? How many rooms do you?
Well, that's a question for me mates here. Who wants to sleep on beds and who's okay with not?
I need a bed.
Got one bed.
I can sleep on my bedroll on the floor.
Got one
Sleep
bed.
on stone.
Hey, I still have tomatoes.
What?
Which are probably rotten by now.
Yeah, I'll toss those.
You should have sliced them up for your wolf cheeseburger.
I didn't even notice I had them, but I so should have.
And we could have gotten those stinky herbs back from the forest and spritzed them up a little bit with some.
We're going to need two private rooms with just one bed in each, and we'll be fine.
Two
There you go.
private rooms, one bed in each.
Yeah, because we got one semi-injured half-elf who needs a bed, and we got one halfling who's paying for this who needs a bed. The rest of you blokes can sleep on the floor.
Fine with me. I'll sleep in the closet. It'll be like at home.
All right, very well. That will be 4 gold pieces.
Right?
Yeah. Chat says that the jail offered to put Boric and Blazebeard up for free.
Not bored. I haven't been in a duel yet.
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 Keyword.